Hi everyone, I'm Susan and this is my 21-week pregnancy update. So I have just finished up my 21st week of pregnancy. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an update. So the baby at 21 weeks should be about 10.5 inches long. Somewhere along the lines, they quit measuring the baby from the head to the butt, and now they're measuring it from the head to toe. I guess because it's easier now to actually make that full length measurement now that the baby can actually stretch out. Also during 21 weeks, the baby is 3/4 of a pound, which seems extremely light, but halfway done the pregnancy, so yeah, it's kind of crazy to think that right now the baby's less than 1 pound, but in the last half of the pregnancy, that's when it's gonna start to gain all of that weight. Like, it has a lot of weight to gain. So how am I doing? I have a few things to update you guys on. Some symptoms that are a little bit new that I haven't told you about yet. So one of those symptoms that I don't think I've told you guys about yet is that I've been noticing that my bladder is a lot weaker than it used to be. So last week I had a cold and it kind of feels like allergies, like I was just sneezing a lot, but every single time that I sneezed, I would pee a little bit. So my bladder is just getting really weak. And another interesting thing that has been happening with my body that also might be TMI is that I started producing colostrum. So I first noticed this either a week or 2 weeks ago, and it was when I was putting lotion on shea butter, because I put shea butter all over my belly and my sides, and I also put it on my breasts. Anywhere that I feel like I could possibly get stretch marks, that's where I'll put shea butter on. And it is a thicker lotion, unless it's been sitting in the sun and it's melted. It's a thicker lotion, so you really have to rub it for it to melt. So yeah, it was when I was putting shea butter on that I noticed that I was also producing colostrum. So we did get our ultrasound done a couple weeks ago. So you guys, I wasn't able to record that, but I told you guys a little bit about that in a couple of videos ago. And so we also had a midwife appointment this week, and when we had the appointment with the midwife, she was able to tell us a little bit about the ultrasound, stuff that the technician isn't really allowed to tell you, I guess, and nothing really serious. Everything looked completely normal. She went over each little thing, whatever it was, with us, and it was all just like normal, healthy. But one interesting thing that she did tell us is that the placenta, so the placenta can implant anywhere in your uterus. She said that our placenta is implanted in the back, and so that's kind of cool, I think. She said it's not close to the cervix, which I guess is supposed to be a good thing, not too close to the cervix. So it seems like it's in an awesome spot, and it's in an awesome spot to be able to feel the baby kicking and growing. So I am feeling kicks. During the ultrasound, we could see that the baby was moving around a ton. But anyways, as the baby grows, with the placenta being implanted at the back, it's going to be a lot easier to see those movements. Yeah, so I think that'll be really cool, because I do have a friend who said her placenta was implanted in the front, and because it was implanted in the front, her husband wasn't actually able to feel any kicks until she was about 30 weeks along. And yeah, right now we are 21 weeks, and my husband has been able to feel the kicks for maybe about a week now, but definitely last night he was feeling them a lot more, it's exciting for me to be able to see him get excited about feeling the kicks. Another symptom that I have been feeling lately, especially this past week, is a heaviness in my legs. I wouldn't necessarily say a pain, but it's definitely like the pooling of blood is happening in my legs, sort of a swelling too. I might have mentioned like my ankles hurting and swelling a bit in past videos, maybe last week. But yeah, now I'm sort of noticing it more in my whole leg. But this is a symptom that I have had in the past, even when I wasn't pregnant. So it's definitely pregnancy related, but it's also just related to my lifestyle and just how my body is as well. Another thing is, I got a massage this week, which is fantastic. I've been waiting so long to go back to my massage therapist. And so I did mention possibly like the possibility of varicose veins to her. So a couple things she said to me were that it's a good idea to wear compression socks. And I do have a couple pairs of like cheap like Walmart compression socks that I bought at Walmart. So I have been wearing them sometimes, not every single day. But yeah, as I said, like I had this problem before I was pregnant a couple years ago. So I had those socks already. So wearing them does help. And I'm sure if I actually bought the real ones that you can get from, say, a physio place, compression socks, I'm sure they would be even better. But she said that that will really help, and I do feel like it does help. It kind of takes the heaviness off of my legs, but she said it'll definitely improve circulation and help to prevent getting varicose veins as well. Another little tip that she did give me, which is, it's actually kind of obvious, but it's just nice to be reminded of these things, was to incline my legs whenever I can. You can like lay on the floor and just put your feet up onto the couch and just let the blood drain out of your legs. Even like 15 minutes a day, she said, would help a ton. So I haven't necessarily done that since I've gotten the massage, but what I have done instead is if I'm laying in bed, I will pile up 3 pillows on top of each other and yeah, then put my legs on that. But I do find that just taking even a short amount of time to incline my legs has been helping a lot as well. So besides getting massage this week, one thing I also did this week is I went to talk to a doula. So this doula is actually a woman that I have known for a long time, probably like 12 years or something. And over the past couple of years, I've been talking to her on and off about home births and midwifery and doulas and stuff like that, because she gave birth at home to her youngest son, who is 3 now, and in the last year she has also become a doula. So I wanted to get together with her to talk about that. One thing that has really stuck with me that she told me about was spinning babies. So if you guys have never heard about spinning babies, it is basically exercises that you can do while you're pregnant to, I'm just sort of kind of just guessing here, but it's sort of but the idea is basically to realign your hips and to open your body up or get your body into a specific position so that your baby is better able to turn itself to the proper position or the optimal position for vaginal birth. So she didn't give me any specific exercises or anything like that, but just giving me that tiny bit of information is awesome, because now I can go and look up different videos about spinning babies and yeah, just research as much as possible. This is something that is super exciting for me because now that I'm halfway done my pregnancy, I'm thinking more and more like maybe I should actually start doing some sort of exercises that actually involve preparing myself for the birth. So my doula friend also did talk a lot about how important it is to be in the right headspace for giving birth, so no fear, yeah, just being able to really calm yourself down. And at this point, I'm not scared of giving birth at all. But I suppose when you are in that situation where it is actually happening, I suppose there is a chance, probably a pretty good chance, that I might panic or, you know, I might have difficulty calming down. So she did talk about how it is probably a good idea to practice some sort of meditation beforehand so that you can kind of get into the headspace where it becomes easier and easier for you to relax. So the more and more that you meditate, the easier and easier it becomes to get into that headspace of just being calm. I think it would be a good idea to start practicing meditation as well as, you know, some prenatal yoga or the spinning babies. Just start doing little exercises and little mental exercises as well to really prepare for the birth. Anyways, guys, this video is getting a little bit long, so I should probably wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys following me every week. Definitely subscribe for more pregnancy updates, and I will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.
It's so easy right now to tell you that you're the one for me. I've been thinking a long time, maybe we could rewrite our history. So come with me and we'll take on the world. There's nothing that you and I won't see. It's so easy to tell you, baby, you're the one for me.